gamers, and welcome back to the NeueCraft server here in Minecraft 1.19. So, last episode we got ourselves pretty busy again. We built ourselves a tree farm down here in the bowels of our base, and that allowed us to start harvesting all of the tree types that we're currently just buying from other people, mostly from Harlock. He sells almost everything on the server, and yeah, this massive machine and this massive hole down here allows us to farm our own and get our own supplies of the wood types that we've been missing. So that was fantastic. And we also built ourselves something at spawn here for the whole server to enjoy. It's just coming into view now. That is this incredible sign, the NeueCraft logo, made out of copper, prismarine and andesite, and some black stone in there. Our version of the Hollywood sign, nestled in the hills. It looks lovely at night as well. And we also went off and found ourselves some achievements. We got ourselves some husbandry, be our guest, and we'll probably do a little bit more of that today, I think, hunting down some of those achievements. But before we get there, there's some other things to take care of. First off, we have a mysterious chest here. Oh, this is from Gray, of course. He said he'd been doing a lot of mining recently, digging out some caves, and he found a whole bunch of copper and was offering it to me. I'd happily pay for this, Gray. What have we got here? Nice. That's a good amount of copper for sure. 8 stacks. I think I got a tiny bit over here. 1.5. I've also got a whole bunch of iron here, ready to be smelted. So what I'm going to do is take all of this. I'm going to use the super smelter, which we haven't done in a little while. So I'm going to just drop everything in here. That'll all fly through at incredible speed. We should see the carts already off. There they go, distributing the items. And yeah, if we pop down here, we should see the smelter cooking away. Fantastic. Look at it go. And at the moment the items are being held in this hopper, so they're already flowing in. I'm actually just gonna, I'll let them smelt and take them out manually rather than just pumping them straight into storage. It'll be faster. Nice. That's a pretty good haul. I'm happy with that. Thank you, Gray. Christmas time is approaching, and we're starting to get festive, or prepare to be, here on the server. And as such, Harlock has started a little project out here I've come to give him a helping hand with. So, hop on through. Harlock has been making us a winter wonderland. Still work in progress, so we'll come back here and see it when it's finished. Look at this. He's built a whole village. A whole village already, and a big, what's going to be a big Christmas tree, I assume, in the center. And he's asked me to build something out here on the lake. Now, this is something I've done before on another server. At a larger scale, I'm going to do a much smaller version here to make it achievable in the time I have. But I have a whole bunch of materials lined up here, and I am going to install this thing here, which should give our fellow server mates a little bit of something fun to do. So, let's hop into a time lapse and get this done. are done. Check out this raceway. I'm pretty pleased with this. So, we have a little race course here. I've done these before. I did one on the NeueCraft server that was much larger than this and took an awful lot longer. But this is a little sort of figure eight style racetrack. Nothing too crazy. And I put in a new building here, which is going to be our boat collection system for the races. And yeah, you run around, and when you're done, you ram your boat back into here, and these hoppers will pick it up, and they end up back over there in those chests. You have as many people as you want on the starting line. I guess probably a maximum of 4 is probably recommended. I didn't replace all of the ice throughout the course because it just would have taken me too long. I've got packed ice here where the snow melted from the lighting that was needed to spawn proof this thing, but it is spawn proof, which is great. And I used redstone here and put it in dot form to show you the sort of center line as you go all the way through. And then there's a little bit of special redstone down here we'll just take a peek at, which is to do with the starting line. So we'll go grab ourselves a boat and show you how that works. So the boats all come into this building here. Got a selection of colours. We're going to go with a mangrovey. Pop it right down in the centre here, and when you're ready to start, you click this button. Here we go. The Christmas song plays. That's the start, and that means it's time to go. And then you're off. It's pretty tricky. There's a big old turn here at the end. Again, it's like with all of these boat racing courses. Sometimes speed isn't all you need. You need to sort of slow down before you come into the corners. I'm not doing too bad here, actually. Pretty decent. And then get across the line. It's up to the participants to decide how many laps they do. Probably 3 would be good because that is fast, right? That's less than 30 seconds. And when you're done, you just do that. And the boats will all make their way back over to the starting line, all on their own. That'll pop in there any second. So yeah, very happy with that. Will it go in there? No, it should go in there. Yes, when it arrives. There we go. I'm very happy with how this turned out, and I hope others are too. When they're ready to do it again, there's a reset button here. Just closes the gates. I've done that so you can decide how many laps you want. Otherwise, these gates would close on their own, and that's not great. So there we go. We have ourselves a Christmas race course ready to be part of the Winter Wonderland that Harlock is still working on, and we'll come back and look at when it's all finished. So it's been a couple of weeks since I recorded that last segment, building the racetrack, because I've been moving country. I've actually moved from the UK to Canada, so that is my new home going forwards. And as such, a couple of things have changed about my setup, including my microphone, so it's going to sound a little different for a while until I get all of my possessions over here, including my old recording gear. But in my absence, quite a bit's been going on in the Christmas village, so we're going to pop on through and have a look to see what's changed. Ooh, oh wow, Harlock, look what he's done. This looks phenomenal. He's finished the village. We've got presents and people, little armor stand folks having a good time. Look at this, that's really cute with a little kid. I love that. I expect Harlock has done all of the interiors now, because that's what Harlock does. Yeah, this looks like an inn or some sorts with benches and seats and places to eat and drink. And then what have we got over here? The dragon flapping his mouth. This guy is the toy emporium. Oh wow, check it out. Oh, we've got a lot of hermit heads. That's really cool. Must have done some skin changing to get those. Mini blocks. I love it. That's really cool. Let's go check out what we got over here. On this side we have a little Tim. Little Tim. Ah, must be his house. Gotcha. This is great, Harlock. I absolutely love it. And we've got some penguins over here. That's very creative. I like that a lot. Good use of the signs. Very nice. Lots of tinsel draped between the buildings, candy canes, and oh my goodness! Snowmen around the track. I think Harlock did a little bit of improving on the building too over here, so I think he's made this an official boat rental shop. Yeah. Look at this. You rent your boats from here. Isn't that grand? The boat return system is all in here, and that I made. And then obviously every building has an interior and an upstairs as well, of course. Harlock never leaves these details untouched. Isn't it great? The sun's just going down. But yeah, the ice track looks great, and there's loads of icicles floating in the air. Look at this. Woohoo! That looks pretty awesome. And the snowmen look fantastic as well. Wow. I can't wait to get on here with some other NeueCrafters and get some racing done and have a good old Christmassy time here in the Christmas village. These just look amazing. I absolutely love it. For my next little project here, I needed some mangrove wood, so I came out to the swamp and look what I cleared. I cleared a fair old chunk of land here. All of this was totally thick with mangrove trees. Removed all of this. We need a better way to harvest these trees because this is very slow manually. And although I've got to clear a lot of leaves and stuff and roots to get to the trees, what do I end up with here? Less than 9 stacks, 8.3 stacks of logs. That's about what I need for the project. But yeah, I need to get myself a better way of getting mangrove in a farmable way. So that's definitely something I'm going to add to the to-do list. There are a few other resources that I need for this next little project of mine. So I've been continuing to add a couple of microfarms down here in the microfarm area next to bulk storage. So I extended this room, and in here next to the concrete maker, this one needs a dirt block going right there, and this one needs a dirt block going right there. And oh, this needs stripping, doesn't it? There we go, that's much better. And what is this farm for? This one is for big Dripleafs. This is going to be a major component of the thing I'm going to build. So we're going to put that there, and then we should just flick this and hold right click. And boom, we should get tons and tons and tons of Dripleaf. That's the idea. Nice and easy. And then the other farm over here, this is for dyes. I need some more red dye, and I know I have my iron farm, and I'm pretty sure I've got a double chest somewhere of these red poppies, but this is just a little easier, and it means I can, what are these called? Rose bushes. There are 3 types of 2-hive flowers, I think, the lilacs and the peonies and the rose bushes. And this is another bone meal based device, just a couple of dispensers powered into here, and we should just do this and outflow the flowers. Nothing else we need to do ourselves. You should just see them flowing in, and from these we can easily get some red dye that we're going to need, along with some cyan dye, so that we can dye some glass for this next project. So I'm going to continue to gather some of these materials that I know I'm going to need for this next project, and take them all over to where we're going to need them. So I'll see you there in just a little bit. And so we've come back out to the gaming district out on the Mushroom Island here, which I've been busily clearing away. This was a very rugged terrain. Harlock kindly removed all of the mushrooms for us, and I have been levelling out the ground, filling in a few caverns here and there, and taking out some hills. Got myself a couple of shulkers of mycelium, and this is where we're going to do our next build. And because of the location, I think you can guess it's going to be another game, another mini game that we can play with our fellow NeueCrafters in the festive spirit of having a little bit of fun together and playing some games. This is a very game-filled episode, so I'm going to put it right here, I think, next to the powdered snow warm toes parkour, somewhere around here, and got all my materials ready to go. So we're going to get these going. Start up a time lapse and stick in this very exciting new game. See you in a sec. There we have it. We have ourselves a Dripleaf Spleef tournament game. Isn't this great? Man, this took me a lot longer to build than I thought it was going to be. It took something like 2.5 hours just to bone meal all of that Dripleaf in the back there, which is crazy. But worth it. We're going to get a lot of fun out of this, I hope. And yeah, let's go take a quick look from a distance, because it's quite a chunky thing, and it looks really nice next to the powdered snow parkour course right there. And yeah, excuse the jumpiness, it's my mouse, not my computer. So look at that, beautiful. And there's some redstone going on, as you can see. And it is, of course, Christmas, because we have the chests have been changed for presents. This is just in case we break some Dripleaf, we can always replace it. And I've got a snowman underneath here as well. So let's quickly duck on down and have a quick look to see what's going on underneath, because we have a signal that passes all the way down. It's around this side, isn't it? There you go. So from the top, we have a signal that passes all the way down here with this observer chain into here. That sends off a pulse into this timer, and the timer then will send a pulse going back and flick the torch tower going all the way back up. And all that does is basically, when that opens the door, and then when the timer goes back, it closes the door again. Here's our snow guy, and we have lots of backup snowballs here, so we can make as many as we need. And we just got a little note block action going over here as well. So let's get up. When you fall down, which you're going to do in here, you go this way. There's glass on either side, so you're not meant to come out this side. You won't have a light or anything on you, so you need to be able to get back up again. That's what these elevators are for. Oop, and they pop you right up here, and this is the rulebook. So you pick a side, you put all your items in the barrels and set your spawn. Take 5 stacks of snowballs. Click on the note block to begin. Aim your snowballs where you think your opponent will walk. The last player standing wins the round. And that's it. It's as simple as that. So we won't follow the instructions exactly, because I'm going to leave my boots on and my elytra so that I don't die when I go down. But I'll just take a couple of snowballs here, and we'll show you what it does. So more instructions up here at the doors. So you pick a side, green or red, and you stand at the doors, waiting ready. So you empty your items into the barrels. You set your spawn behind you. Boom. Just so that you come up on the right side, and then when you're ready, you click the note block here and wait. There we go, and we're in. So obviously with Dripleaf, wherever you've walked, it bends and you'll fall through. So you've got to wait like 5 seconds or so for wherever you've previously walked to become walkable again, and I've already fallen. Oh, then we get back up. And the doors are shut behind us, of course. That's what the timer does. We'll do that again. But the main point, the main objective here is not to fall through the leaves that you've already walked on. It's to take out the leaves where your opponent's going to walk. So by throwing snowballs like this, that we've already blasted through a stack of them, you can take out the ground where you think your opponent's going to walk, and hopefully they fall through first. It's going to be a very, very quick game. And yeah, when you fall to the bottom, that's a 24 block drop. You're going to die because you're not going to have anything on you. And yeah, you will respawn back up here, is the idea. If you do survive, that's what the elevators are for, and the elevators are also to help players get up here in the first place if they don't arrive with a light trap. And that's it. Isn't that fun? It's going to be quick, it's going to be fast-paced, but a good little bit of Christmas fun for people to have. And this is more than just a Christmas game, of course. This is why we built it out here in the gaming district, because this is evergreen. People can play this whenever they want. So that is Dripleaf Spleef. Thanks to Cubfan on the NeueCraft server, who originally came up with this idea, I believe, last season on NeueCraft. And yeah, he built a version of this, which inspired me to do this. I've made this a little bit more complicated and stylized and everything, but yeah, should be great fun. Can't wait to get some new crafters over here. Speaking of new crafters coming over here and playing games, we managed to get a couple of people over to the racetrack and get some of the very first races over in the Snow District underway. So we're going to head over there now and look at the footage of the race. Ooh, there you are.
Hello.
Hello. Alright, let's grab our boats, guys. I'm going to go with a mangrove.
I think I'm going with a acacia. So what is this redstone underneath?
Oh, underneath, that's... Oh, you'll find out. It's all to do with the starting line. I'll go on the left so I can push the button. And here, we'll line up. We'll do 2 laps because it's kind of short. You can push yourself right up to the gates if you want to get ready.
Right.
And I'm going to push the start button, and you'll find out what the redstone is about. As soon as the song ends, the gates will open, and we can go. All right? Oh, and it's snowing. Perfect.
Wait, my boat is kind of spinning. What?
It is icy. You guys ready? I'm going to push the button. It's not instant. There's like about a 10-second delay or something. It's going to play a song. Ready?
Yep. So,
Okay,
why are you getting
let's do
so
it.
close?
Ready? Here we go, guys. Here's the song.
So peaceful.
3, 2, 1. Woo! And we're off. It's already slipping and sliding all over the place. And the snow is in my eyes. Who built these snowflakes? They're amazing. Ooh, I think I'm ahead. It's a very short course. It's nothing like the one I built on NeueDude. You can go straight through the gates. Don't worry about slowing down for that, because they're open. Man, the snow makes it feel like we're going really fast.
Yeah, this is so tricky. No, I am not made for this.
Takes a bit of practice.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm ice boating.
Woohoo! Oh, I nearly lapped you. I came up behind. Here comes Sol. Woohoo! Nice. Oh man, bad timing. Nice one, guys. You can just row straight into the pink over here if you want, and it'll it's like a boat return system.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for trying it with me, guys. Takes a bit of practice, but maybe we should get some more people down here. Get a bit of a tournament going at some point.
Mhm.
So there we have it. That was a lot of fun. We got to give our first proper multiplayer test of the racetrack, and I think it was a success. We only stuck to 2 laps to keep it short, but obviously you can do as many as you want. Can't wait to get a few more new crafters out here into the Christmas district and have a little play around. So I think that's all we've got time for this episode. It is Christmas, and we've got some cooking and some presents and stuff to do, so we're going to go have some fun doing that. Hope you're doing the same. Merry Christmas to all my viewers. Happy holidays, whatever it is you celebrate around this time of year. Hope you'll have a great time and with family and friends. And yeah, thank you so much for a great year. 2022 has been great for the channel. I think we've doubled in size, and yeah, may its long continue. We're going to be continuing to play and explore here on NeueCraft, and even when we get to the end of this server, we're going to find something else fun and amazing to do. So, thank you for an amazing year. Hope you stick with us, and we'll see you in 2023. Take care for now. Bye bye.